Mm. So yeah, guys, if you guys are watching the replay, this is gonna be a short live stream. I am exhausted. And so this is gonna be about a 10, 15, 20 minute live stream at the longest, guys. I am barely keeping my eyes open. So hopefully my hard work does not go unnoticed. But we gotta talk about today what dating really truly is. It's nothing more than hookup culture, extended hookup culture. That's all it is. See, we have a bunch of people in society today. What's going on, Mike Davis? Good to see you on a late night. It's not gonna be a long stream, bro. I am exhausted. Shit, I probably don't work like shit, probably 24 hours. That's the past couple days. Shit, longer than that. Anyways, dating today is just nothing more than situationships. Everybody's pretending. This is what I was gonna say. Everybody's pretending and saying on podcasts that they want relationships, that they want to be in a relationship, but really they're just pretending. Yeah, and as you guys come in, double tap that screen for me, hit the like button for me. They're just pretending. Because in actuality, when the relationship occurs, they always find a way to wiggle out of it. And so everything is pretty much temporary when it comes to relationships. If we're being honest within our own relationships, a lot of us are owing, owing 10, owing 15. Hell, some of you guys are, you keep trying, you're owing 30 when it comes to relationships. When a woman opens up, there's 500 viewers, and this is our reality, G. Yeah, I'm on vacation all week, Mike Davis said. Shout out to you. Just touched down back in my city from Houston. Them women in Houston, nothing but problems. But hey, they fine though. Yeah, that's the thing, Mike David. Them women down there is fine as hell in Houston. But they STD infested, they 304s. But I'm starting to realize this, guys. Like, nobody really wants to be in a relationship. Like, just imagine. See, this is how this. Let me break down relationships by the sexes, and I'm going to get to you guys' comments in just a second. Women, when they're prime and fertile for relationships and to have kids, that's the time, 18 to 28. They don't want to have a relationship. And as you guys come in here, double tap that screen for me, hit that like button for me. When women are at their best, their peak attractiveness in this society right now, that's the time where they have want to have the most fun, put the most mileage on them, get, you know, orgies, get flown out, trains ran on, have sleep with multiple guys, be freedom and work on their career. This is what they want to do from 18 to 28. They want relationships when they get 30, 40 years old. Now, here's how dating works for men. When you're a young man, 18 to 28, you're looking for a relationship, you're looking for a marriage. When you get older, 30, 40 years old, you don't want a relationship. You start to put things together. You're like, damn, she's not really bringing any value to me. She's using me. She's getting more out of the deal than I am. And that's kind of like the inverted scale of how men and women date. Up front, when they're young, men want to date and settle down and get married. Women don't. As women get older, they want to have relationships and get married, and the men don't. And so women in their 30s are struggling to find a relationship, and it's hard for them to find a relationship because whenever they were in their 20s, they were dating guys 5, 10, 20, hell, 30 years older than them, getting all these different experiences. And now she want to come back to you, the guy that's around her age when she's washed out 30 and flirty. Right? But once you build yourself up to 30 and 40, you're like, I don't want to date this woman. She's tainted, jaded, got a whole bunch of mileage on her, got her attitude, a career. Let me get a younger woman, attractive, skin still tight. I bet, shout out to my man, some guy, for being in here. I appreciate you and Mike David for being in here. He said, a bad aspect of this that the dating game has changed up so quickly. You can't even go to elders or parents or anything. They will just give the most useless advice. Bro, talk about it. Bro, they give the most stupidest advice. Guys, have you ever like asked your mother or your father or your grandparents, how can I maintain and keep a relationship? It's the most outdated, simping sounding stuff that doesn't work today. And so unless you're listening from a guy that's in the dating game currently, like myself, guys, you're and touching grass and looking at people and how they're interacting within this stuff, you're gonna be lost, bro. Because like the shit changes, like some guy said, it changes so quickly. The mindset, the shift. Metallica and I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I don't care. I ain't gonna do all that. Well, I'm married right out of high school. Cool, lucky you, bruh. And you know what's crazy in those relationships? Some guy, uh, when she pop a kid out or two, when she get 30, 31, 32, 35, she gonna be like, I want to be single. I want to know what it's like to get smashed out by Chad and Tyrone. I never experienced it. He took my fertile years. My husband took my fertile years. And so I had to be a mother instead of focusing on my career and getting smashed out by Chad and Tyrone. Let me blow this marriage up and relationship up just because of my selfish needs. Support you. You take care, Southern California. So young men should usually shout out to my man introvert. Hey introvert, you and some guy. I already told Mike Davis it's gonna be a short live stream, bro. Because my eyes are. I'm fighting to keep them open right now, bro. It's been a long couple days, and I gotta wake up early in the morning. So it's gonna be a quick live, but you guys engage, double tap that like button for me. If you guys want to support all the ways you can in the description. Some guy says usually tough times make men better. It makes men weak and feminine. I mean, it makes men weak and women jaded. That's the interesting thing. Some guy like you think relationships would be thriving. Women get to do what they want to do. They can work or be mothers or you know be a hybrid of the both, but they got opportunity and access to do what they want to do, but they're still unhappy. What kind of what kind of diet what kind of situation is that? See, I'm over here forgetting words. I was about to say something. I forgot my word mid sentence. Brain is gone. Yeah. Russian female spies used to crotchet info on fabrics. I say used to because now they be caught immediately. Imagine a girl being in public and doing anything or being on their phone. Yep. So yeah, guys, you're getting somebody's leftovers. There's just no way around it. You're getting leftover people. And this goes for the men and the women. You're getting leftover people. And just because everything seems peachy keen right now, don't mean the other person ain't doing something nefarious when you aren't looking. We're just talking about dating, how dating is pretty much just a whole bunch of hookups, long term hookups. That's really what it is. Dating is turned into just a long term hookup. Once you guys get tired of each other, you guys just let each other go. Usually one of y'all wants to stay and the other one don't. Women who don't want to commit anymore. Women only want to commit when they get 30 and 40. A lot of these women are scorned. Yeah, and as they get older, they that scornfulness, that attitude sets in, and it's hard to be around a woman that's jaded like that. Like you guys know about Ebony K. Williams, like that's just a scorn. That's just a broken woman. You know, it's just like what's that woman's name that dated 50 Cent that she can't. She always got Vivica Fox. That's a scorned woman. She can't get 50 Cent out of her head. It's been years. 50 Cent done smashed 100,000 girls by now. So dating is ridiculous, bro. You're not getting any fresh water. You're not getting any virgins. You're not getting you're getting women with baggage. People with baggage is what you're getting. Yeah, my ex emotionally abused me when he began when but he begging me to take him back after I broke up. Yeah, yeah, immaturity. Sound like a young man's game. Early 20s, late teens. There's a reason why it's a thing. Everybody is having way too much intercourse. Yeah, it's to the point where getting a third world wife is the meta, where they will be dependent and giving at least play into the dynamic of the old way of doing things. The older, the worse they get. They've been ran through feminist what? Yes, bruh. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bruh. And don't let these women lie to you and tell you that they're religious or they had a, they go to church. These women are some of the most, whenever they were younger, they were into drugs and alcohol. Like a lot of you guys, you take rejection from women seriously, too seriously. And I'm like, you should be thankful that some of these women turned you down because they be whole alcoholics, drug addicts, they be having STDs. Like she did you a favor by telling you no because she got so much damn baggage. She got a kid on the way. She got a crazy baby daddy that will crash out. Like her telling you no will is actually a thank you in today's society in a way. Speaking of Evie K. Williams, she's made some remarks about dating a man who's a business driver or something. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we know what that is. Her standards are too unrealistic and she's not willing to come down off of them, which is why she's single. Is why she's single, guys. Which is why most women are single. They're, excuse me. See, from 18 to 28, it allows women to be trained. That 10 years trains them to be entitled, unrealistic, and delusional. Because whenever she's 21, she can call her shot. She can get Devin Booker. She can get the rich guy, old guy. She can go on yacht trips. She can get the sugar. It don't matter. She can call her shots then. And so she never matures out of that. And so she's 30, 45, still thinking this way. I mean, how ridiculous is it that women will say they're still looking for their Mr. Right at 40 and 50 years old? It's utter ridiculousness. They want attention, not a relationship. Yeah, some women do. A lot of people hide. You said a lot of people hide behind the so-called feminist label, when in reality they hate men and show the lowest self-esteem. Yep. Lots of them in America act like type no money, no honey. Haha, funny about no cherry to marry. Yeah, exactly. Like that's the other thing. Their struggle our economy is so bad, our cost of living is so bad in America that women have turned dating into damn near a gold digger's proposition. These women always talking about money, money, money. Guys, as soon as I heard, I was talking to a woman recently, and she said that she was just mad and all this stuff, and she's doing bad financially. I'm like, if a woman ever admits to you that she's doing bad financially, that's her way of like saying like, hey, can you help me out? Or hey, do you have some money because I'm struggling right now. I need to go to where the money. See, women get desperate in that way. She ended up having to pay for a dog, and he had surgery. And women should know that these, animals need maintenance, and all this insurance and stuff is expensive, but they don't plan this shit out. So something sporadic happened with her dog. She paid with it out of hand, and or paid with it in cash, and she's down bad, and now she's looking for a guy to come save her, not because she likes the guy, but because she's desperate financially. And so them be the worst women. I'm like, oh yeah, I just fell back because a desperate woman like that is not a good woman. It's like with dudes too. When it comes to women, if you thirsty all the way for sex, that's not a good sign, bro. There's something wrong. You're in lack when they think they tens, but they really fives. Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, Mike Davis, and that's a major turnoff for men. Nah, I don't. The thing is, introvert men will still smash, but they're not gonna marry that chick. Women and children are loved unconditionally. Men are only loved conditionally. If you go your own way and get a pet, at least a dog or a cat will love you for who you are. That's very true. It is crazy because if you go to a woman's logic of why she has a cat or any kind of pet, women will say they got a cat because it's not as needy. I'm like, ain't that what a pet's supposed to be? Like cats are not good pets. They're indifferent. They do whatever. You try to pet them and they claw at you and do all this ridiculous stuff to a dog. Wants you to pet them. They want to be all up under you. They want to protect you. A cat is just here for long for the ride. But women math. Yeah, he said, pray that you have a very long, happy Thanksgiving. I appreciate it. Jesus has my soul. You have a good one as well. Maybe being single for me is by design, given how women be acting. Yeah, I mean, if you, yeah, the, a lot of BS out here, bro. Yeah, they slick. They like to bring up money in different type of ways. Everything about money. Yes, bro. And women act like they so strong and independent, but when they get down bad, what they look for? A man. My dad, who is 56, has an old high school flame hitting him up trying to hang out. Two failed marriages. She got medical debt. Credit score is shot. These B words will wait 4 decades for a payout, bruh. Because that's their mindset, bro. They know in the back of their mind there's always a simp somewhere to bail them out. And most times they're right. See, women have to put the front up. They have to lie and put the front up to the simp and present this lie that's so convincing to the naive simp over and over and over again. And so the thing about the simps is as they get older, the older simps they understand it a little bit more. They still simps, but it's not going to go the duration of the simping isn't going to go much it isn't going to go on as long as it was whenever they were younger because they have experience now. And so when the simps can see through your game as a woman or as a man can see through your game that you're playing as a woman, you're cooked. Yeah, they always keep options. Then some people will be like, we're just friends. It can be a sign that they're seeking attention and validation. I've been there. Yeah, they're just not attracted to you, but they like you. You're like that emotional connection you give them. Yeah, but women are creatures of passive aggression. It's already collapsed. Some guy, it's already collapsed when the snap stuff started, and then, bro, something else is gonna happen. The economy is already crashing. The stock of a JJ will collapse. It's known as right as the great. To be honest, I'd like to believe it, but it won't happen. I mean, somebody, it's always gonna be a trick or a simp somewhere. Yeah. Nobody's gonna put me in the back on the back burner when the conversation ends once again. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. So yeah, guys, people are really just out here hooking up with no purpose, man. And you know what's crazy is you hooking up, and then all the oops, here comes a child. Oops, here comes a STD. So yeah, guys, it's dating today. When people say that had that saying back in the day, it's not, she's not yours, it's just your turn. That's 100% real in today's society. That's a that saying aged well. Yeah, exactly. Introvert. That's the whole other can of worms. 1/3 Gen Z was a yeah, bruh. Yeah, bro. Now, granted, I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather see that talk is a difficult talk for most people because on one hand you are deleting a child, you are deleting life, but at the same time you don't want to bring a kid up in a broken household. They gonna end up in the prison industrial complex, poor, broke, and poverty. So I mean, pick your poison. I don't know if I would fight for modern world. Yeah, I mean, there's a tremendous amount of things that are corrupt. But yeah, guys, I'm winding down. We winding down. Here come Detroit trying to, hey, some guy introvert and Mike David. Here my man Detroit come again. My man don't come in and say hi or nothing. He just come in and say hello. He just come in to argue, bro. Detroit, why you always want to argue with me, bro? He said, bro, where are you finding these women? Hell, I don't know. They out there. They everywhere. What are you talking about? My man Detroit act like 90% of women are good women today. You insane, bro. Everybody in the chat knows that most women are not good out here. You could argue that most dudes ain't good. I'd agree with that. He said, "What up?" Now you want to say what's up, bro? He said, "Where are you finding these?" Do you not see Detroit? Do you not see what's going on, bro? Don't tell me you ain't touched grass. I was talking to this random chick. She was 40 and above. She's like 45. We just having conversation. And she's like, "Yeah, I was married and we just grew apart." I said, "Oh, he didn't cheat, he didn't do nothing wrong." Nah, he's still a great human being. And Detroit gonna ask me, "Where do you find these women at?" Bro, they everywhere. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I mean, do you have an island somewhere where all the good women, you know, where like the location, you got like the GPS to where all the good women are? Detroit, is that what you're saying? Why you hoarding all the good women, bro? Abortion is a very sensitive subject. It's best to avoid intercourse completely if you're not ready. And there are exceptions for women who are SA. Yeah, they got big things in my city this Saturday, the Bayou Classic. So all them HBCUs will be there. Bro, Mike David, you gonna see some bootay. Lord Jesus Christ. When them black women get together, you gonna see them light skins, them dark skins. All of them gonna be shaping. Now a lot of them gonna be fat too, unfortunately, because all that goddamn Kool Aid and fried chicken and all that, chitlins. Black folks, we make some great food, but that shit is the most unhealthiest shit. Like like our food is so unhealthy that we all know somebody in our family that has diabetes. It's all a big game. Make everything unaffordable, push deletion. It's an easy way out of a real problem. I get it. It's a rabbit hole. Tiny hats, and Margaret Sanger, etc. Yeah, bro. It wasn't even designed for people to delete their kids. It was designed because of Margaret Sanger originally. Bruh, women hide who they are, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when was the last time you heard a woman say, "I'm a 304"? They not gonna tell you that they 304s. You gonna have to read the signs, bruh. Like, women are masters at disguising and deception. You can't just take a woman's words. Like, if I go out today and just ask a random woman, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'm a good woman. I'll be loyal. I'll do all this stuff." And then you ask them some questions. Well, how was your last relationship? Well, they kind of he emotion. They do the same shit, the same default setting. He emotionally abused me. Uh, he cheated. Oh, so you selected a man that was high tier. That's what that means. If a woman says ever been cheated on, that means she was dating a guy that was out of her league. That's what that means. That's what that means. Right? She a plain Jane dating Channing Tatum, dating Kevin James Harden, Kevin Durant. Of course he gonna cheat. We thought he gonna be loyal. All the women throwing themselves at them. I've seen what's going on mostly in the media, and it's just to realize he must be living under a rock or something. Such a question like, yeah, I mean, shout out to Detroit though. We love Detroit. He just kind of come in here and argue from time to time. Mississippi is like the only obese state, if I'm not the most. Yeah, it is. I think it is. No, I think Louisiana might be. It's them or Louisiana. It's crazy because the Bible Belt is the most obese, but in the Bible it says that obesity, gluttony is a sin. Crazy how that works, right? I remember this 40-year-old childless black woman cried when I told her about Margaret Sanger. She didn't even realize she fell for the setup. It was a sad moment. Yeah, it was, bro. Like, guys, what the way we live just in general today is completely out of line of how we're supposed to be living. Exactly. You gotta watch their actions, and I don't give a if they find out weird or anything like that. You have to find women. You have to look at women's actions because they lie too damn much. And we can say men lie a lot too, but I mean, it's easy to pull a man's lie. You know what I'm saying? If you good at such and such, or you good at pulling women, if you good at making money, we have tangible results for that. I'm about to show my homie of 19 years a video of his girl of 7 years giving me top at his house in his game room. Bro, I'm about to turn the stream off. Did y'all just hear that shit? You guys go read what Rob said in the chat. My man is geeking out, bruh. He said, I'm about to show my homie. First of all, you ain't his homie if you smashing his girl, bruh. Really? He said, I'm about to show my homie of 19 years. That's a long time. You gonna break up that long loyal bond over a chick? It's not a new story though. He said, I'm about to show my homie of 19 years a video of his girl of 7 years giving me top. Bro, so not only were you smashing his girl, your homie's girl, but you was videotaping her giving you top? Bro, the amount of disrespect. And then you said you giving you top in his house, in his game room, bro. He trusted you along with his girl for you guys not to do anything. And you got his girl. Now, granted, she for the streets. Like, it is what it is. But damn, bro. You supposed to tell that chick no and tell your homie about it. But damn, he probably got cameras. Probably got cameras in the house anyway that he ain't told you about. He gonna find, bruh. He said, not arguing, solution building is my tone. Bruh, how you gonna fix this broken culture, Detroit? You gotta fix the family first. There's too many broken families. You gotta fix the educational system first. Yeah, they fat down here in Louisiana. Yeah. But that food be hitting though. It got 1,000 grams of sodium, but that shit hitting though. But they particularly sin is never taken seriously. Unfortunately, don't do that, Rob. Bob, just tell him why he traumatized the homie. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, bro. Like, why you gonna show him a video? Come on, homie. Like, why would he want to see your Johnson, bro? He said, "Don't do it." LOL. No, no, no. I'd be damned if they invent some type of technology that detects when women are lying or not. At the rate technology is growing, bro. It probably ain't too far down the road. The male sue rate, yeah, I know what you mean, is high for a reason. And I blame Rob. I mean, that's why the military dudes be offing themselves, bro. You guys probably seen that Navy SEAL dude. What's his name? Something I forgot. DJ Shipley, bro. He would not be here right now if his wife did not save him or did not take him back. He would not be here right now. Yep. As soon as they go to war and come home, they shit gone, bro. or they find that they sleeping with their teammate, it's cold, bro. You gotta be cold for this world. You gotta be ice cold on your emotions, bro. Like, can't trust shit. Ultimately, disrespectful. Shake my head. Now you're a snake at that point. This is why I don't have friends. Can't trust anybody. I swear. That's the thing. Some guy. Our culture is so broken that we have a whole culture of bad people, and they don't even realize they're bad people. Like, just think about ghosting. Just think about these different things that people do today that don't make sense. You would never do, lack of empathy and respect for each other, bro. You can't trust anything. You said, bro, Rob said, I got to keep it 100 with him. Bruh. That nigga say, he got to keep it 100 with him. Hey, bro, could y'all imagine how that conversation about to go? Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I got a rap to you right quick about your girl. Yeah, he's like, yeah. Oh, word. What's up? How's she doing? What? You know. See, bro. I ain't want to do this to you, but you know, I gotta show you. She was giving me top, nigga. What? Giving you top? What you mean, homie? And he gonna show the video, and that nigga gonna swing on his bitch. Either he gonna fall out and have and faint, or he gonna swing on his ass. Yep, and the hat gonna because Rob like one of them niggas that be like this. Hey, homie, your girl was wilding, bro, and I just gotta keep it 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? We've been homies forever. We go way back to the pen. You know what I'm saying? Like playing in the playground type shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, bro. She was giving me top. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even trying to get the top. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to leave, but she kind of just she latched onto my pants, and she took him down, and I was trying to run away, but I was dragging her. And she had that vice grip on my pants, and my Johnson just popped through, and she just started slobbing on it, and I was still trying to run away, but she just, and then the next thing you know, oh man, bro. Bro, that's gonna be a memorable moment. That's gonna be an inside joke from so Mike Davis, some guy introvert. If we ever talk about Rob, he acting like Rob. That's what we go. That's gonna be our inside joke. Let me see. He said, "Bro, I'm doing it on Thanksgiving." Head ass nigga. He said they gonna fight. Keeping it 100 and being a horrible friend can happen at the same time. Hey, bro, I'm the worst friend ever. Just keeping it 100 is what you're doing. Oh man, he said, why isn't your OnlyFans accepting my EBT card anymore? Oh, bruh. This shit, we had a fun live stream tonight, didn't we? Some crazy shit. Oh my god. See, we just had to make fun of that shit because it was so stupid, bro. It was so stupid, bro. He that type of nigga say, bro, I wasn't. See, I wasn't trying to do it. She forced me to do it. Head ass nigga. Oh, she forced you to pull your pants down? Nah, bruh, she did it for me, and I said no, but she didn't listen. Head ass nigga. Oh my gosh, bruh. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take my ass to sleep. Nah, introvert. This is all a hypothetical joke. We just making jokes, bruh. We just making jokes at this point. Cause that shit was so stupid. That shit was so stupid, bro. Homie, that nigga said he said I'm gonna keep it 100 with him. That's the funniest shit in the world, bro. After what he said before that, that's the funniest shit in the world. Yeah, we're gonna wind down, guys. You guys send your last little comments and questions. I was supposed to be off this live 20 minutes ago, but this shit got funny. Nah, he probably being for real introvert. I'm just making fun of the shit. It's so illogical that I gotta make fun of this shit. You said, "Are you cooking this week?" Hell nah, we getting pickup. We getting pickup, bro. The chick I'm hanging with, she already ordered it and scheduled a pickup for tomorrow. Hell nah, hell nah. I'm gonna probably live stream that morning, either before I go to the gym or after I go to the gym. I ain't dropping no videos tomorrow. I know some of y'all cooking. Okay, either way, that's a jacked up story or situation to be in. Yeah. And he said my favorite. Y'all niggas is crazy this afternoon, ain't you? At the nighttime, y'all crazy, bro. Thank you for getting them. Thank you for getting them, some guy. Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, go. Yeah, he need to go beat. Yeah, yeah. Ain't nobody. Yeah, that's the other thing about women. They don't even cook no more. You want a woman that can cook? You got to go to the Latinas. It'd be a few black women that can cook still. Hey, some guy said the boomers were right. It's those damn phones, bro. It's the phone fucked every guys. The phone changed the entire way. The phone changed the entire social dynamics of how we communicate with each other as human beings. And it's so bad that the young Gen Zs that were raised with the phone, they're weirdos. Not because they're weirdos, but they're weirdos because they don't know how to socially interact because they're scrolling on their phone all day. It's just always been these damn phones. Yep, it's been the phone, but it's also been social media too. Like the phone and social media go hand in hand because that's how people get all their entertainment now. And so they got see back in the day, you had to go pay some money to go get some entertainment. You had to go pay a comedian. You had to go pay for a sporting event. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could watch it on TV, but you sometimes you just want to go to the game. Now people can watch whatever they want to watch. Excuse me, and get entertainment from the phone, bro, from their house. It's so bad that people don't even have to leave the house barely to do anything. and the shit only gonna get worse. Instead of having maids, you gonna have goddamn robots cleaning your shit. So a lot of people go to the Thanksgiving go to the restaurant for Thanksgiving now. That's true too. Boy, I would hate to be one of them workers. I always thought about that shit. I would hate to be working at one of those restaurants that work on Thanksgiving, bro. Like, do you know how shitty of a job you have to work to be open on Thanksgiving? That's like a huge American holiday. Like the only people that should be open on Thanksgiving is like the Asians, the Middle Easterns, and all that stuff, the Indians, because they don't celebrate that shit. If you have a job that works on Thanksgiving and Christmas, you have a shitty job. For real, bro. This reminds me of that story Trey Songz wrote on his IG story a while back about women born after 1993 not cooking, but rather order food from out. Yeah, you still do those things today, pay for a comedy show and sports events. Yeah, but why do you think music, why do you think everything is going into streaming, bro? So nobody wants to go to in person anything. Why go to the game? You can stream the game. Why go to a comedian? You can stream the comedian. Yeah, I'd be at home too. It's a corn, jealousy from nonstop highlight reels, dating apps, nonstop deceptive news headlines. Damn. To be Amish must be in heaven in 2025. I'm growing out my sideburns and joining up. Shit, me and you both, bro. That's the only hope for humanity left. Like, it's so sad, bro. Like, if it would really be sad, you know, it'd be funny if like the government played like a practical joke on us and like they shut everything off, like the internet, Wi-Fi, the phone. They just shut everything off for a week just to see what would happen. Bro, we turn back into the Stone Ages, bro, in 7 days. Like most people don't even know how to get around the city. Most people don't even know how to get home from their work without a GPS, without the phone. Like most people can't leave the house and operate normally without their phone. I mean, hurricane would be what happened. Yeah, I grew up in a time when streaming movies and TV shows weren't our thing. We had yep, VHS, DVDs, and cable. I remember back then when Blockbuster was a shit, bro. Y'all remember that? They said stay blessed. I appreciate it, Christine. Uh, y'all remember Blockbuster? Blockbuster was the shit, bro. You used to go in there and get your games, your movies. You be mad as fuck when you go in there and you didn't get your games or your movies, bro. Mad as hell. Yeah, it would be the same. Yep, it would be. If you know the streets and the freeways, you don't need a GPS. Exactly, but most people don't, bro. You'd be shocked. Let me stop talking, bro. Y'all keeping me up, bro. I'm supposed to go to sleep. I gotta go wake up in like 6 hours. It's crazy. So shit. I appreciate my man Mike David for being in here. I appreciate my man Some Guy. I appreciate my man Introvert. As always, if you guys are in the gaming content, go check my man Introvert out. I really appreciate you guys coming in here, man. I really enjoyed tonight's live stream. Shout out to my man Detroit as well for coming in here as well. Um, so yeah, you guys have a good night. You guys have a good week. like I said, no streaming. I'll see you guys on Thanksgiving Day. I'll be streaming that morning, so you guys be on the lookout for that. But happy early Thanksgiving to you guys. Yeah, yeah. Salute to you, bro. Keep it going. Stay consistent. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate you guys coming in here on this Tuesday night. Much appreciated. You guys have a good night. Good rest of your week. Happy early Thanksgiving. If I don't see you guys on Thanksgiving's stream, and I will see you guys in the next one, man. If you guys are watching the replay, double tap that screen, hit the like button for me. If you guys want to support, all the ways you can are in the description. Comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, share the video or the live stream if you enjoy the live stream. Again, appreciate you. See you guys. Yeah, you have a blessed. All right. Have a blessed tomorrow. Peace. See you.